Welcome back to the second episode of our special 9 days divine series dedicated to 9 forms of Goddess Durga. The second day of Navratri is devoted to Devi Brahmacharini. If you missed the day 1 video on Devi Shailiputri, please visit our YouTube channel. The link is provided in the description box below. Brahmacharyitum Shilam Yasyaha Sa Brahmacharini. The term Charini can be interpreted as the one who engages in or follows the conduct, means Acharan. In this sense, the follower of Brahma is Brahmacharini. We will examine two different perspectives of Brahma. According to Shiva Mahapuran, Rudra Samhita, Satikhand, chapter 41, verse number 1. Deva Deva Mahadev Laukikachar Kut Prabho Brahma Tvamishwaram Shambhum Janimah Krupayatavah. In this context, Brahma refers to Lord Shiva, whose nature is to follow or practice the discipline of Lord Shiva, or the goddesses who devoted herself to Lord Shiva is Brahmacharini. According to the Mundakopanishad, Dvitiya Mundak, Pratham Khand, Purusha Evidam Vishwam Karma Tapo Brahma Paramrutam. Brahman means penance. One who engages herself in penance is Brahmacharini. So, Devi Brahmacharini, as a female practitioner of a penance or a devoted follower of Lord Shiva, ultimately she embodies the essence of spiritual discipline and divine devotion. Once upon a time, sage Narada, a highly learned scholar and true devotee of Lord Vishnu, visited the place of Himavan and Mana. They requested him, please read the horoscope of our daughter and tell us about her good and bad fortunes. Sage Narada examined Mata Parvati's palm and informed them that Mata Parvati was the incarnation of Devi Sati, Lord Shiva's first wife, and that is Parvati. She would reunite with Lord Shiva as her husband. Mata Parvati listened carefully, knowing sage Narada's word could not be false. However, she realized that Lord Shiva had renounced worldly life and became an ascetic, spending his days meditating in the Himalayas. Determined to win his love, Mata Parvati decided to go into the forest and began worshipping Lord Shiva, but initially failed to please him. At this time, sage Narada came to Mata Parvati and advised her to undertake strict penance. With full devotion, he encouraged her to meditate on the form of Lord Shiva, observing all the necessary restraints, and to chant the Shiva Panchakshari mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. After many years of such strict practices, Lord Shiva took the form of sage and came to meet Mata Parvati, insulting Lord Shiva and calling him a beggar. Hearing this made Parvati furious, and she aggressively defended Lord Shiva. Impressed by her devotion and determination, the old man revealed himself to be Lord Shiva. Though her tough and highly rigorous penance, Devi Parvati earned the blessing from Lord Shiva to marry him. Mata Parvati lived in this form of thousands of years, and these aspects of her worshipped as Devi Brahmacharini. This story is beautifully elaborated in Shiva Mahapuran, Rudra Samhita, Parvati Khand. The question may arise in the minds of devotees, why do we honor Devi Brahmacharini on the second day of Navratri among the 9 forms of Durga? The answer lies in her association with Swadhisthana chakra. The Swadhisthana chakra or sacral chakra marks the second level of our development after Muladhara chakra and facilitates the process of letting go, accepting change, emotional balance, and personal transformation. Having stabilized the Mooladhara chakra on day 1, which provided the necessary foundation for security and stability, devotees are now ready to embark on their spiritual evolution, which is essential for developing ability to accept new experience of a spiritual journey. Think of the ocean. The ocean is vast and endless, just like infinite truth or reality, which we call Brahman or God. Now, imagine the waves in the ocean. Even though the water is a part of the ocean and doesn't leave it, the waves are always moving, rising and falling. They don't go anywhere, but there is a constant motion within the stillness of the ocean. In the same way, Brahmacharini represent the soul's journey within the infinite reality, while the ultimate truth is steady and unchanging. Our inner self is always moving, growing, and transforming like the waves in the ocean. Even when things seem still, there is always spiritual growth happening within us. You might be asking yourself, what relevance does Devi Brahmacharini have in our daily lives? How does her divine essence connect with the challenges we encounter in today's fast-paced world? If you closely analyze the Dhyana Mantra of Devi Brahmacharini and explore its deeper significance, her divine essence becomes unmistakably clear. This sacred mantra not only presents a vivid image of goddesses but also unveils her profound symbolic meaning. Dadhana par padmabhyam akshamala kamandalu Devi prasidatu mai brahmacharinyuttama. This verse beautifully portrays goddesses Brahmacharini. Akshamala, the rosary. The rosary held in her hand symbolizes continuous meditation and patience. In our modern lives, we are constantly distracted by multiple responsibility, ambitions, and worries. The rosary reminds us to stay focused on our goals and approach very challenge with a calm and patient mindset. Just as a counting the beads on a rosary requires concentrations, Devi Brahmacharini teaches us that patience and mindfulness are key to achieving long-term success and personal growth. Kamandalu, water pot. The Kamandalu or water pot represent simplicity and self-discipline. Devi Brahmacharini embodies the virtues of austerity and restraint, guiding us to lead a life free from unnecessary attachments. In today's world, where materialism and superficial achievements are often prioritized, Brahmacharini's message is to live simply yet meaningfully. The water in the Kamandal reflects resilience. Water adapts to any container, reminding us to adapt to life's changing circumstances without losing our inner essence. Her simple lifestyle encourages us to remain grounded, stay true to our values, and cultivate resilience through self-discipline. Lotus, Dadhana Kar Padmabhyamah. The lotus, she holds blooms with grace even in muddy waters, symbolizing the purity and beauty of the soul. It inspires us to rise above the struggles, reminding us that we can transform adversity into growth. Devi Brahmacharini teaches us to embrace our challenges and emerge stronger and more beautiful. When you closely observe the divine form of Devi Brahmacharini, you will notice three significant elements that enhance her celestial presence. First, her graceful barefoot walking. Second, her simple yet graceful white attire. And third, her happy smiling face. Barefoot walking. Devi Brahmacharini's barefoot walking symbolizes the continuity of life and the truth that nothing is permanent, neither our sorrows nor our joys. Life is always in motion, and like flowing water. We too must keep moving and growing every day in all aspects of life. Just as a stagnant water is unused, we must not let ourselves become stagnant. Devi Brahmacharini encourages us to embrace change, keep progressing, and reminder that, as the saying goes, the show must go on. Her simple white attire embodies the essence of purity and humanity. It teaches us that true greatness lies not in material possessions but in the authenticity of our hearts. Devi Brahmacharini invites us to appreciate the beauty of simplicity and stay grounded in our true selves, regardless of life's complexities. Devi Brahmacharini's association with Mars represents the spirit of strength and resilience. She teaches us that challenges are a natural part of our journey, empowering us to face them with courage and determination. With her guidance, we learn that our inner strength can conquer any obstacle. Swadhisthana chakra. Connected to the Swadhisthana chakra, she embodies creativity and emotional balance. This aspect encourages us to express ourselves authentically, reminding us that our passions and joys are essential to our well being. Through her, we learn to flow with our emotions and cultivate our creative spirit. May Devi Brahmacharini bless us with the courage to face challenges, the resilience to keep moving forward, and wisdom to nurture our inner strength. As we seek her guidance, let us strive for a life of perseverance, creativity, and spiritual growth. Om Devyai Brahmacharinyai Namaha. Jayatu Bharatam with Om Gurukulam.